Hi subscribers, how are you guys doing? It's your boy A. So far I'm doing good. Just a lot on my mind, you guys. And without further ado, I'm not gonna hold you guys. We're gonna jump straight into it. But before we do that, let me grab my handy dandy vape and we're gonna talk. Ladies and gentlemen, at one point in time or another, you're gonna witness something when the narcissist really is crying. Okay? They'll go to funerals and act like they're crying. They will fake cry when somebody passes, fake cry when something happened drastic and dramatic in the family. But this is one real moment in time in the narcissist's life when the narcissist really cries that I'm very much aware of, and I'm going to let you guys, enlighten you guys on it right now. There will be a point in time where the narcissist will be around you, okay? And you're around the narcissist. And if you pay close attention, ladies and gentlemen, all of a sudden, out the blue, if you pay close attention to the body language of them, all of a sudden they'll just up and cry out in the middle of nowhere. That's right. Tears going down their face. They're crying out of the blue. It could be mid-conversation. It usually happens once there's like, when you're like sitting down or you're sitting with the narcissist and you guys are talking or whatever, and there's that awkward moment of silence, you know, just like any other conversation. And then all of a sudden, the narcissist will cry. And you're wondering why the narcissist is crying. The narcissist will tell you anything. Like, oh, it's just a lot on my mind. Oh, something happened bad today at work. Oh, no, it's just I was thinking about, you know, this situation over here that happened at home. But I'm going to tell you the reason why they're crying. And it's very short. It's very short-lived. It only happens like this, but it goes by real fast. You know, even if I was to mimic it, it would be something like this. You know why they do this, ladies and gentlemen? Because of the guilt. Because of the guilt of knowing how evil they are. And the fact that they're around you. Somebody so good, so pure, so loyal, so charismatic, so sweet, so outgoing. And the fact that they are trying to destroy you, at one point in time or another, it hits them real hard. It's just, I'm serious. Like, you cannot escape the conviction when you are being, I want to say convicted is the right word. I'm not really sure you got, you know, of something. And there's no way to run. There's nowhere to hide because you're right in the middle of watching you do what you do to this person that's so good, that's so sweet, that's so nice. And it at one point in time or another, it'll hurt the narcissist real bad for like a few seconds. But you best believe after that, they're back to their old ways. It is so crazy how this works, ladies and gentlemen. They have no other, because they're so evil, they have no other choice but to reflect back on how evil they are towards you, how manipulative they are, how love bombing they are. This is the reason why the narcissist will have a really awkward time that they just, it'll be a really awkward moment when the narcissist would just cry real quick and then stop you looking at him like, well, what's wrong with you? Are you okay? I'm all right. It's just a lot on my mind. I'm okay. It's just something happened back home. I'm all right. It's just work. But it really don't be that. It be the fact that they're having to view their reflection. And when they view that reflection in the mirror, it shows that they're a really, really bad person around such a sweet, nice, amazing person, ladies and gentlemen. And that person is you. So, ladies and gentlemen, you have to pay close attention to these things. Some of you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. You've witnessed it several times. All of a sudden, it's so weird. You're like, what the hell? Because they're so evil, it's like they have no other choice but to reflect back on how they treat you. And it is so hurtful to them that makes them cry. Because what they're thinking in their mind, ladies and gentlemen, is, I'm a monster. That's what they're thinking. I'm a monster. Look at the way I'm treating this person. Look at the way I'm trying to manipulate this person. And they're still nice to me. I had the narcissist do this to me one time, y'all. One of my exes. All of a sudden, they did something like, it was an argument, but it was escalating into a sexual moment. Now, mind you, with this ex-narc, I was only oral. So I just have to keep it real with y'all because that's what we do, right? We keep it real on this channel. So there was never any really deep sexual things going on. Because in the beginning, the narcissist had criticized something that they didn't like on my body, and I just always only gave them that. And they would give me that as well. But the thing about it is, they would try to say, hey, we can indulge in other things and this, but no, because I didn't feel comfortable. I'm insecure because you said these things about me. So no, I know you may want to dive in the cookie jar, or you may want me to dive in your cookie jar, but guess what? It's not happening because of what you said. I ain't gonna lie, ladies and gentlemen, it could have happened at any moment, but I made the narcissist literally eat those words. And what was so crazy was I wasn't even trying to really do it purposely. This was when they were manipulating me when I was very vulnerable. But anyways, I just had to throw that in there because I want you guys, I like to keep it real with my subscribers and they know. But anyways, so there comes a point in time after an argument where the narcissist, who was trying to train me that this is healthy, we were going to go into that, well, let's have a sexual moment, and this will erase all of our anger and everything, and we're going to do this oral thing. So that's what I did. I went into it, I was like, what's up, babe? Like, you want to just, I ain't say you want to just, but it was like, what's up, babe? Like, why are you acting like that? Like, it was like, what's up? Like, basically, what's up with it? Now, the narcissist, knowing that they didn't deserve oral, they didn't deserve anything from me, all of a sudden just burst out in tears. So I'm looking at them and they're like, So I'm looking at them like, what the hell is wrong with you? What's wrong? And all of a sudden, they spill it. But when they spilled it, ladies and gentlemen, I was not aware of narcissism, so I didn't understand what they were saying even to begin with. It just went in one ear and came out the other. But what they said was, it's just that you're so good. You're such a good person. And you're so good to me. And you're so good. And I'm just like, okay, babe, could we get on with whatever? I didn't know right then and there, ladies and gentlemen, the narcissist was reflecting on, they knew they didn't deserve any sexual contact with me at all. They knew that everything I do I'm amazing at, and it was not meant for them. See, ladies and gentlemen, you guys got to understand, the narcissist is trying to take someone else's place in your life. And you know what? I'm gonna hold that thought because I'm gonna put it for y'all in the next video. I'll see you guys. Y'all have a good night.